You please speech.
Who is that evaluating the speed of family? No.
I am.
So, Ashish, you take 5 seats. Yeah, you take. All the roles are filled up.
Okay, let's start the meeting with a huge round of applause. Dear all, today we have 450 meeting of our Eloquent Toastmaster Club, which is a milestone meeting we are happening today, and I welcome you all to this wonderful day. We have for this Eloquent Club, we have 3 ground rules. That is, first of all, we don't talk about religion, sex, and politics in a derogatory manner. Second, please do not crosstalk while a speaker is speaking. It will hindrance. And keep yourself mobile phones on mute, or you can turn it switched off mode. We have 10 seconds to check it. Third one is, if anybody needs to go out, they can keep themselves turn off their video and they can move out so that it will not hindrance any speaker for the hybrid audience. And as well as the milestone meeting is concerned, this is occur once in a year, and it's very much important because of the bonding relationship in between people make mentor-mentee relationship, and some dose of happiness, some unique way of communicating we all learn. That's why these milestone meetings are a special ones, and I congratulate all of you for coming together in this milestone meeting and make it a huge success. With this, I will recite the club mission as well. That is, we provide a supportive and positive learning environment where members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, which result in greater self-confidence and personal growth. And with this, I will invite the presiding officer for this further proceeding, and let's have a huge round of applause for her.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sharan. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So today is really a remarkable day for us, and this is 450th meeting, which is a milestone meeting for all of us. So let's have a huge round of applause for coming this far at this day, which is really a symbol and a testament to our resilience, to our patience that we have come so far. So let's have a huge round of applause. So today we will not only look at our achievements from the past 1 year, but we will also propel the energy which we will carry forward to the next year as well. So for 451 meeting or maybe 500 meeting, so I am expecting a more energy. Maybe energy should develop by that time. So that's my expectation from the club, from the members, from everybody, that they should maybe double or maybe triple the energy which we are bringing so far. So here's to the progress, the pushing the boundaries, and the energy and the enthusiasm, the passion which we are carrying forward with us so far. So we have one special guest today, which is Toastmaster Shwetank. So, Toastmaster Shwetank, I am really thankful to you for joining us at the very short notice. This is really an immense moment for us that you are here with us on our this milestone meeting. So, would you like to share a few words with us for the better understanding of the audience, or you may want to address the audience here?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bhavna, and good morning to all the members of Eloquent and all the future members of Eloquent Toastmasters Club. I am really proud that how well the meetings have been conducted for Eloquent. If there is any club in Gurgaon, I have been very vocal about it, that if there is any club who has been able to really crack the code of conducting hybrid meetings, it's Eloquent Toastmasters Club, because the way these hybrid meetings have been conducted and the kind of camaraderie which has been established between the members, within the club officers, has been exceptional. And I would rather take this example in front of other clubs as well, that how well you are progressing. And 450th meeting is just probably something which we can take it into consideration. This is just a beginning for Eloquent Toastmasters Club, and we are looking forward to the club growing even further. And I have been attending these milestone meetings for Eloquent Toastmasters meeting for like what 2 3 years, and even if I feel connected with a club which is conducting hybrid meeting, although I'm not a big fan of online meetings, frankly speaking, I'm really not demotivating anyone who is joining online. But I really feel that motivation comes when you are right now directly on the stage speaking in front of the people who are there. I can see Ashish leaving just now. Ashish, hello.
Someone is waiting. I'll just
Yeah, yeah,
say.
please go ahead. Please go ahead. So, Ashish is a good friend of mine. He was the area director while I was serving the division as a division director. I really don't want to take any names right now because I don't know who is the contestant, and I really don't want to give an added advantage to anyone. So, on the same lines, I just want to just mention one thing related to the fear of public speaking and how well we are coping with that. There might not be even a single person who is here and who would say that I really never had any fear of public speaking. Of course, even it is 1%, 99%, or whatever the percentage may be, it varies from person to person, because when you face an audience of a count of 50, 100,000, or whatever that number may be for you, it really gives you jitters at times. And that's exactly where our real game and that preparation, which is going on right now in front of the Toastmasters members, who are not even judging us, that if, for example, right now I might be committing certain grammatical mistakes, and the grammarian might be in the room, and he or she might be wondering that what exactly he is speaking. He is not even using a single word which can be of use in my future meetings, right? So, but something I really like to work on that, and we are here to work on our shortfalls. We have identified them with the help of the evaluators who have provided the feedback to us, and I'm really grateful that we have some participants for the contest as well, and I'm really looking forward that Eloquent is going to give us more contestants at the division area and for the district level as well. We might have a district champion from Eloquent Toastmasters Club. It will be a great journey and aspiration. I'm really looking forward to it. In case I have mentioned something wrong, you can probably reach out to me and correct me. But we are here to work on our team. Just wait a second, sorry. So just in case I have mentioned something about phobia, you might have some other phobia. I had several other phobias in my life. One of them, two of them, in fact, I completed this year. One was related to altitude, and I was afraid of heights. So I completed for altitude. I completed the Everest Base Camp trek, which I wanted to do because I never knew that whether my lungs will be in that capacity that I'll be able to survive at that height or not. Regarding the height or phobia related to height, I was able to do it with doing a bungee jumping, but everything requires preparation, and that preparatory journey is something we are facing right now in Toastmasters. So suppose Pallavi right now on screen or Ayushi right now on screen, maybe if they have any phobias related to public speaking, Toastmasters does provide us the platform to address them rather than being judged. And when we participate in the contest, we really get the metal of understanding that whether we are at that level or not. And even some of you, at times, I feel they say that we are already in 10 on 10 when it comes to public speaking. So if you are 10 on 10, why not make sure that you become the world champion of public speaking, which is going to help in Philadelphia in the month of August 2025. So if you really think you are great at it, make sure that you are flashing yourself as hard as possible and giving the best in today's contest or in the future contest as well. Thank you so much, Bhavna, for giving me this opportunity. I'm really humbled that I got a chance to speak in front of that audience. Uh, Thank you. Really looking forward to it.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shwetank, for inspiring us. And definitely, that we do have some sort of phobias, but yes, the consistency would definitely help us to recover from that phobia. And obviously, as you said, the preparation is a key. So next, yeah. So we have a few more guests as well. We have Toastmaster Sanskriti, we have Toastmaster Ramjesh, I'm sure Toastmaster Shwetank, you can bring your son on a different screen, no? We would love to hear from him as well.
I mean, he's so good at storytelling that this is the third story I am listening to him, that I am right now in an hospital and the ambulance is taking me somewhere. So he's just fabricating as many stories as possible. It might give us a very good idea in the table topics whenever it happens, but I'm going to invite him very soon.
There is no doubt. He must be a good storyteller. Oh, after all, he's your son. Commencing towards the guest introduction, where we have Toastmaster Sanskriti with us. And I would like to thank you, Toastmaster Sanskriti, for joining us on a short notice again. And just for the knowledge of audience, I would like to introduce Toastmasters Sanskriti, who is a member of Salesforce Toastmaster Club and a solution consultant at Salesforce. So he loves to travel. She loves to travel. She's a reader and means she wants to read whatever suggested books are there. So Toastmaster Sanskriti, if I have left anything in between, so you may please add up to that.
Thank you so much, Bhavna. Good morning, Toastmasters. It's a pleasure to join another club today. And I've been running several meetings in Salesforce these past 3 months. I'm the VP Education for Salesforce Toastmaster Club. And it takes immense pleasure to be here connecting with several other Toastmasters and knowing that we all are, thriving for the same goal to remove that fear of public speaking and be able to represent ourselves in the best possible way. And yes, I'm a reader and I travel a lot. So, in case anybody has better suggestions, please drop in. And in case you need suggestions, don't fear to drop in as well. And yes, I'm looking forward to the session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sanskriti, for this introduction. Next, we have Toastmaster Ramjas with us. Toastmaster Ramjas, would you like to turn on the camera and introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Ramjas Yadav, and I'm an IT professional. I have approx 15 years of experience. I did not hear about about these platforms. Recently, one of Toastmaster has suggested me to join us to improve my communication. So that's why I am here. It's my first day. So I will try to learn to all of you and share my experience as well in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ramjesh. So I'm sure your expectation would be met in the upcoming meetings, and you would get a lot of learnings from the meetings. Without taking much of the time further, we would like to move forward to the further agenda of this meeting, which is the legendary road which Bhavesh, Toastmaster Bhavesh would be taking us to. So everybody is inspiring here us on this 450th milestone meeting. So we have been walking on a road to 450th meeting. That has been again a milestone meeting. But next milestone or maybe a legendary road, Bhavesh would be taking us to. So I am welcoming Toastmaster Bhavesh here on the virtual stage to take us to that legendary road.
Thank you so much, Bhavna, for this warm welcome. If I may just request, Sharat, so I am actually unable to see the room. So if you can just, rotate the laptop so that I can actually view the room. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. We are doing that.
Yeah. I can see Ashish. Hi, Ashish.
Okay, you can see the people now, right?
Yeah, I can. I can see you. I can see Sharad and
Yeah.
Bhavna.
Yeah, can you see Anshu as well?
I think now it's good. Yeah, now it's good.
Okay, yes, this is perfect.
Yes.
Yeah,
Perfect.
okay.
Great. Okay.
So we are starting. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Yeah, for your help. I'll quickly allow you a minute to settle in. And apologies for my voice. I'm actually feeling under the weather, so please pardon me for that. Great. How many of you are Indian movie fans, Bollywood fans? Please raise a showcase of hands. Of course, okay, I can see all of you actually raising your hands. So we'll start this session with a Bollywood masala dialogue, right? Which goes like, दिन और रात तो लोगों के होते हैं, शेरों का जमाना होता है. And for our beloved Kharmarian, I would like to translate into English, which actually loosely translates into English, saying that days and nights are for ordinary people. Legends, they create legacy around. Very good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Bhavesh and I am going to be the Toastmaster of the day for this session. I welcome you all to this fabulous, fantastic, wonderful meeting, 450th milestone meeting of Eloquent Toastmasters Club. The adage or the dialogue with which I started my session with, I did that so that I can actually set the flavor of this meeting and set the theme of this meeting, which is going to be Road to Legendary, especially year 2025. But before we dive deep into the theme, as the Toastmaster of the day, it is my imperative duty to set the agenda of the meeting. So, any typical Toastmaster meeting is divided into three sections. The first would be the prepared speech section, where the prepared speakers would come along. They would be presenting their speeches. The second section would be the table topic section, which is personally my favorite session because there would be impromptu topics given to the volunteers by our beloved table topic master, and we would be required to speak on those topics from 1 to 2 minutes spontaneously. And last but not the least, the most significant session would be the evaluation section, where the general evaluator with his tag team would come along and they would be presenting a comprehensive evaluation for the entire meeting. Before I pass over the physical dais to our general evaluator, I'd request everyone in the Zoom meeting to please come on cameras, to please turn on your camera so that we can actually have an engaging meeting. I know that you all must be thinking that what kind of theme you have set for this meeting, road to legendary, कुछ boring speeches होंगी, mind numbing चीजें होंगी, and we will be talking about inspiration, motivation, but believe you me, we will be having a lot of entertainment with knowledge. And entertainment plus knowledge, I'd like to call it as engagement. So we are going to have a lot of engagement with entertainment and knowledge. So I'd request all the Zoom participants to please turn on your cameras. And I'd quickly hand over the physical dais to our general evaluator, Ashish Agarwal. A big round of applause for our Ashish Agarwal Toastmasters, and I'd love Ashish for you to introduce yourself and your tag team.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Bhavesh. Road to Legendary. Aren't we all, in a way, on our own journey for being legendary? Yeah, some of you might be thinking who are relatively starting the journey, legendary. Isn't the word a little too heavy? But okay, let's make it a little lighter. Growth journey, right? And that's, in a way, a road to legendary. We are, of course, when we start our growth journey, when we are right on the base camp, right and Shwetank recently happened to be at Mount Everest, we will have one of the day when he come to us and share the stories from there, because I happen to see on his status the images, and I can tell you many of those are breathtaking. Breathtaking in the sense of being inspiring and being awful as well, that how come he's able to do so much over there. But our own mountain, our own Mount Everest, we are climbing, right? We are starting the journey now. You all here in the Toastmasters meeting, our primary goal is working on our communication and leadership skills. Yes. What do you think is one biggest thing required in order to work on your communication and development skill? And I request you, all of you, use the guest group to communicate that. One biggest thing. What do you think is one biggest thing required for you to work on your communication and leadership skill? Though any of you, I have sent you the link to the guest group. If you can join there, then you'll be able to type there. That link is with you. Anybody doesn't have the guest group link, please ping so that we can provide you the consistency for me. Okay, the online audience can even use the Zoom chat. It works. Consistency, yeah. Consistency, one skill, self-commitment, one skill, never give up, practice, courage, commitment, righteousness, discipline, yeah, confidence, Ramjas has shared. Yeah, so many of you have shared these particular items which you think is relevant. If you try and broadly classify these, you will reach to two main themes. One theme is energy. You might call it courage, you might call it whichever word that might suits you. It's the energy, momentum, motivation, etc., which is required. Because you all will agree, without energy, we can't even take a step. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? We all want to reduce our calorie count, but mind you, calorie is also energy. So if you do not have energy, we can't progress. So energy is extremely required. The second big thing is what I call focus. You call it consistency, you call it discipline, I call it focus. Why focus? If I am consistent and I am doing every day, I am coming up and showing up every day, but every day I am working on a new area. Today I work on my hand gesture, tomorrow I work on my voice modulation, day after I work on my storytelling, day later I work on my drafting. Will I improve?
Yes.
Yes,
Bit,
but very little. Because you are consistent, you are showing up daily, but you do not have what I call focus. If you work on one particular item day in, day out for a while, till you reach a certain level of capability on that, then you pick up next. The reward which you will get will be exponential. You remember I shared with you some time back the story of bucket of water vis-a-vis the drop. The bucket of water will not have any major impact on the mountain. But the drop, because the drop has focus, the drop is not going that today drop is going here, tomorrow here, day after here, day later here, no impact will be there. But if the drop is falling on the same dot every time, it will create a mark, and over a period of time, it will hollow the rock. That's the power of focus coupled with consistency. So today in this meeting, the session on journal evaluation is going to help you with focus and is going to help you with energy. We will give you energy by the motivation, by highlighting the good things which you do. Each and every good usage of a word or each and every good action in this meeting will be recognized in terms of motivation, in terms of appreciation to all of you. That's how we will add up the energy to you. And will provide you the help with focus, right? But before we come to the mandatory element of focus, I want you to again go back to either the Zoom chat or the guest group and share one thing about your communication and leadership journey, which in today's meeting you want to focus. And I'll come to how we will help you on that. Yeah, impromptu thinking and delivery, excellent. Pallavi's saying, let me play back to you, to all of you. Yeah, so listening, filler words, convincing skill, listening, conveying skill is mentioned by Bhavesh, natural speaking is mentioned by Ravish, articulation mentioned by Vivanshu, avoiding filler words, confidence, voice modulation, excellent. So these are, focus on these, emphasize on these, you will realize over a period of time, you will get better if you are focusing. Aside of these skills, which you all are focusing on, in Toastmasters meeting, in the evaluation section, we focus on 3 C's of communication. And let me first invite our timer of the day today. That happens to be Vibhanshu, or you are taking Vibhanshu? Yeah, Vibhanshu. He's our debutant timer today. Let's give a huge round of applause to him. Over to you to explain your.
So today I will be the timer, and the prepared speech will be for 5 to 7 minutes. And once you will complete the 5 minutes, I will show this green card. Once you will, sorry. Once you will complete the 6 minutes, I will show the yellow card. And once you reach at 7 minutes, I will show this red card.
41 minutes. Time is 1 to 2 minutes.
For prepared speech.
For table topic speeches.
For table topics, the time will be 1 to 2 minutes. And
1 minute will be green.
1 minute for 1 minute it will be green card, and 1 minute 30 seconds it will be yellow card, and for 2 minutes I will show the red card.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You know, in Toastmasters meeting, we also practice learning as we do, right? That's how life is, unfortunately. It doesn't allow us the time to learn first and then do. We learn as we do. So our timer today will be showing the card. You can perhaps sit here and you can show the card on this window itself. Yeah, so Vibhanshu will be showing the cards just by showing to this screen. So anybody who's joining online, please ping the stage and you will be able to see the cards, right? And for evaluation, of course, the time limit is 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, Vibhanshu will show green card, 2.5 minutes, yellow card, and red card at 3 minutes. So what timer helps us? 1C, which is about conciseness of our speeches. It helps us to ensure that we are adhering to the time limits. Our speeches are not endless, which might have the boring impact to our audience. So that's the C of conciseness, which will be helped by the timer. Aside of the conciseness, we have the other tag team member, as we call them, which is our counter. And today, let me invite our counter is Toastmaster Sanskriti. Toastmaster Sanskriti, I'll invite you to come on the stage and share about your role, please. The stage is yours.
Hi, Toastmaster Ashish. Thank you so much for the warm welcome again. And again, a very warm good afternoon to all the Toastmasters. I will be the R counter today. I'll be focusing on the fillers, the R's, and the gaps that you take in between your speeches. We all focus on the fluency, but we all know that there are always room for errors. I wish that the speakers are as fluent as possible, but yeah, I'll be marking you on that. So, all the very best. And over to you, Toastmaster Ashish. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sanskriti, for sharing the role of the R counter. Now we go to the third C. That's the part of consistency. And our grammarian of the day is Toastmaster Ravish. Toastmaster Ravish, would you take the stage and give us the word of the day to all? Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Ashish. We all know the importance of grammar in our language, right? Without grammar, can we speak? Without grammar, we cannot even build a sentence. If we use the wrong grammar, it impacts what is the things we are trying to communicate. So the grammar for each and every language, not it is for English, it is for any language, let it be Hindi, Tamil, or any other language you are speaking in, it's play an important role. And for that, my role today is to keep track of the good usage of grammar, not so good usage of grammar, any sentences which is particularly highlighted, like it is good usage of that words, vocabularies. I will keep track of all these things, and I'll provide my report in the end of this meeting. Apart from this, I have another responsibility to introduce you a word of the day. The word of the day is like you are learning a new word a day in a Toastmaster meeting. So the word of the day today I have chosen is resilience. And the resilience is the word, the meaning of the resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from the difficult situations. The capacity to recover quickly from difficult situation, what is called resilience. And the example sentence would be, his resilience in the face of adversity inspired everyone in the room. Now, Along with the word of the day, we also learn idioms in each of the Toastmaster meeting. And idioms are the powerful way to communicate or to effectively communicate your sentence or your speaking skills. So the idioms of the day is for today is bite the bullet. So again, I'll speak bite the bullet. The meaning of this idioms, the bite of the bullet is to face a difficult or unpleasant situation with courage. To face the difficult and unpleasant situation with courage. The example sentence would be, she decided to bite the bullet and deliver the speech despite of her nervousness. So I will encourage every one of you to use the word of the day, which is resilience, and the idioms of the day, which is bite the bullet. And we will have a thumbs up whenever any one of us will be use this word or idioms. That's all from my side. Thank you, Toastmaster. Ashish, over to you.
Let's give a round of applause to Toastmaster Bhavesh. We all know that Eloquent has come this far at 450th meeting by being resilient and by biting the bullets. So what we are all going to do, anybody at any time use the word of the day or the idiom of the day, please show your thumbs up, either physical thumbs up or a virtual thumbs up as you might deem fit, and encourage the speaker who has bitten the bullet. Right. Thank you so much. Now the three C's, the consistency, the clarity, and the conciseness are going to be the focus of the day. Aside of the each and everybody's has listed one item where you want to emphasize on, where you want to focus on. So we'll come towards the end of the meeting and share with you the evaluation report. On that note, let's invite our Toastmaster of the day again to the stage. Toastmaster Bhavesh, stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashish. A big round of applause for Toastmaster Ashish for explaining his role and introducing his tag team so beautifully. I'll allow the physical members to do whatever they're trying to do for a minute.
Always the stage on.
The previous view, I think, was
Okay, then make one.
Oh shit, what happened? You removed Toastmaster Bhavesh.
Can anybody call him? To remove?
Yeah, erroneously he's been removed. If you are removed. You can remove the spotlight in the meantime.
I think the spotlight is removed.
No, it's not yet removed. So click that on the right, on the left.
Okay.
Keep joining.
This reminds me from whenever my son has the online classes, I don't think they kick out the teacher. So we have done that today. Toastmaster today is kicked out. Yeah, Bhavesh, welcome. Sorry, we erroneously pushed you out of the meeting.
Bhavesh,
You are on mute.
So I was like, if you guys don't want me in the meeting, I'd better take a Saturday and sleep in my blanket again. It's all settled now, yes?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, give me a moment. Great. Thank you so much, Ashish, and thank you so much, Sharad, Vishal, like whosoever was trying to manage all the logistical things. I just take a moment. Actually, we'll have to bid a goodbye to our Toastmaster member, guest member, Shwetank. I think he needs to go. So I think, Bhavna, will you be taking care of this?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shwetank, for joining. And guys, we can together say bye. And we will again hope to see you in our upcoming meetings as well. Just one thing I would like to mention here about Toastmaster Shwetank is that maybe he might have missed it, but Toastmaster Shwetank is a part of District Trio and he is our District CTD. So this is a brief and a very crisp introduction about his role in Toastmasters. But other than that, what I got to know since last 1 year that he loves to play guitar.
He loves to what? Sorry.
Guitar.
Ah, okay, okay. I wish I could play something right now, but I can see this is live on YouTube. I really don't want myself to be created, my memes to be created on, on a live
You will
platform.
tag your Instagram handle as so people will subscribe you. You'll get more followers.
Right. I am happy influencing people in many other ways, and I'm really glad that people like Ashish, Bhavna, and others who have been a senior Toastmasters are already around. I wish this would. Are we having some more entertainment sessions today in the 450th? Okay. I wish I could have attended those as well, but somehow I have to run few errands and I cannot be here for longer. But thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak with the members. I'm really looking forward to be there in Eloquent. It's a lovely venue, by the way. And I'll be there in January for sure. Whenever you guys are conducting something, maybe a contest or something, I'll be more than happy to help you or be there just to enjoy a Toastmasters meeting. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, Shwetank. Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye.
Great.
Toastmaster Bhavesh.
Sure, Norman. Thank you so much. Great, guys. So I'll just continue with the theme, and as I actually mentioned in the start, that it is not going to be some boring, mind-numbing, mundane session of motivation or inspiration. We'll have some entertainment, but a bit of can from my side and a few storytelling sessions from my end, if you may call it that way. I believe and I'm assuming that um, all of us in this room broadly falls under the category of 25 to 40 years of age. Is that correct? We are all in the age bracket of 25 to 45. I don't think anyone here would be more than 45.
We will not disclose.
Make it 20. If you 20 to 40, then I fall.
ETC is a young club. We are actually young lads. We have the energy of a young or a youth, maybe, if you would like to call it that. So, as I am approaching the completion of my late 20s, I had a momentous realization. And in that momentous realization, I realized that I should do away with the tag of being a good human being. Instead, I should be working towards the tag of being a legend. And as pompous as self-obsessed that sentence actually sounds, I know that Homo sapiens, we human beings, are egoistic, are self-centered, and no egoistic, self-centered human being would want to fade away in the past without trying to wedge his or her foot in the door of future. So I think I was actually Googling what are the articles or books which are available, which actually can teach you how you can become a legend. And I don't know if you have actually Googled, but there are no articles available on how you can actually become a legend. There are no books available on how you can actually become a legend. So I was rummaging through my own personal library of my around 400 books, and I think Sanskriti, being an avid reader, would actually relate to this fact that I actually stumbled upon this book called Sapiens, a brief history of humankind, and it is a book which is written by Yuval Noah Harari. And in that book, he talks about that the only thing that made Homo sapiens, that is us, survive, strive, and thrive for centuries. And the only way that we were actually able to dominate the entire earth is because of one fact. And that one fact is the fact that we gossip. We gossip and we share ideas and we share stories, right? And Homo sapiens realized that sharing stories and then organizing ourselves around those stories would be the only way or mechanism to strive, thrive, and survive in the realms of the earth. So I was asking this question to myself that if I want to be relevant after 50 years, if I want to become if I actually have to wedge my feet into the doors of future and become a legend, I need to be a storyteller because I am a sapien, not a homo, but yes, I'm a homo sapien. I'm a functioning storytelling homo sapien, and I have to curate a story around myself to become a legend. I'll quickly share a story. When I was in my 8th or ninth standard, it was, I think, 15 years back, a home tutor actually used to visit me on a daily basis. And that particular person had a strange accent, oily hair, and onion breath. You know, those old people, like with onion breath and oily hair. And he used to actually teach me history, which is something I was really bad at. And on a daily basis, my father used to give him 20 rupees for per session. And that's all he was actually interested in. So he used to teach me, and he had a very strange accent. I think he was from Kerala, but he was actually brought up for the later stages of his life in North India. So he had a very strange Hindi accent and English accent as well. And he used to teach me that Bhavesh, history is his story. History is the story of man. Okay. I quickly wanted to apologize at this moment to all the ladies in the room. Those were simpler times. Misogynistic statements like this passed without any problems. So I quickly want to apologize on behalf of my history teacher. History is the story of women and men. That is correct. So I was actually thinking that yes, it is actually true that history is the story of humankind, and whatever we know, whatever we have found ourselves to organized around is because of the storytelling sessions, because there are no physical accounts of history. It's only how people have elaborated and shared those ideas, perspectives, stories with each other, and that is how all those books of history and knowledge have come into account. If you talk about mythology, if you talk about spirituality, if you talk about politics, anything has come to the fore because we were able to tell stories, because they became legend, because Homo sapiens told stories around that. So now, how can we become legends? The answer is pretty simple. If we curate stories about ourselves, of course, it doesn't take away from the fact that we are completely self-obsessed. It's perfectly fine. We are supposed to be like that. But if we have to mark our feet in the road of legendary, if we actually have to become a legend in the upcoming year, which is just knocking our doors, we have to curate our stories, just like original Homo sapiens did. And I think in the latter half of this session, after the prepared speech section, what I will be asking all of you to do, and you'll have the time and space to think about it as well, to write your own story in at least 5 sentences. Those would not be the goals you would like to achieve. Those would not be the material achievements you would like to achieve in the upcoming year. No behavioral outcomes, none whatsoever, but your own goddamn story. And I think you'll have good half an hour to think about it while we will be listening to some great speeches. But yes, before we will kick off the table topic session, I would want to hear stories from each and every one of you. In 5 sentences, what story of legendhood you would like to create about yourself? Are we good on this?
Yeah.
Are we shaking hands on this? Great. Thank you so much. So now I think it's time for the prepared speech section because I think we are already running late. Let me quickly start this session. I think our first speaker, give me a second, is going to be Toastmaster Ayushi, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, great. Thank you so much. And I would like to call upon the physical dais or virtual dais, her evaluator, which is unknown to me. I'm so sorry. It is not written in the agenda. It's Ashish?
Yeah, Mr. Unknown is here.
Great. Sad life. A huge round of applause for the speech evaluator of Toastmaster Ayushi, Toastmaster Ashish, who would be presenting her speech objective and pathway as well. Over to you, Toastmaster Ashish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavesh. Toastmaster Ayushi, just tell me, is it your second pathway which you are following, right? Or is it first?
It's the first.
It's the first. All right. So, Toastmaster Ayushi today is presenting the speech from Pathway Visionary Communication. And the purpose of the project is for the member to learn or review basic method for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. Timer, please note the timing is 5 to 7 minutes. So I'll be aside of looking at the general element of the speeches, I'll be working on to see how specifically she's covering the purpose of her project. Yeah, back to you, DMOD.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashish. The virtual dice will be all yours, Toastmaster Ayushi. Toastmaster Ayushi, your speech title, if you can just give me, please.
Together, every moment is a celebration.
Great. Toastmaster Ayushi, together, every moment is a celebration. Together, every moment is a celebration, Toastmaster Ayushi. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavesh. Do you like holidays? The holidays that come only once a year, that bring a wave of decorations, gifts, delicious delicacies, and all the friends and family under one roof. These celebrations may differ from cultures or customs, but the essence remains the same, that the people who you care about come together. It is a celebration. Now, in India, the most celebrated festival is Diwali.
Diwali.
Yes. So, as Diwali approaches, in my house, the preparations begin in full swing. A week before Diwali, if you ever come and visit my house, you would see my mom handing me a broom and saying, Ayushi, make sure to swipe the house quickly. And once you are completed, get me a cloth. We need to clean the cupboard inside out. Inside out, really? Do we really need to clean that much? But yes, this happens in my house. And once the cleaning is done, the decorations begin. You could see, let me just share the screen. Is the screen visible?
Yes. Yes.
Can anyone confirm? Okay, thank you. So once the decorations are complete, once the cleaning is complete, the decorations begin. You can see kids, adults, and the elderly all coming up and decorating the house with lamps and flower hangings. And it looks really very beautiful when the decorations are done. Now, Diwali, the beginning of Diwali is marked by the festival of Dhanteras. Now, on this day, Mom and I usually go out to the market and we buy crockery and new utensils. In the evening, we all come together and we pray to the goddess of wealth, Lakshmi, and we pray it with the new item we bought. We pray for good health and wealth. After Dhanteras is Choti Diwali, which marks the victory of good over evil. Now this day, my brother and I, we head out and we buy diyas and candles. I'll just show you as well. Here It is, oh, okay, I can't see with diyas and candles. My brother and I, we go out and buy diyas and candles. And my mom, as you can see, she handmade. She makes these laddus and gulab jamun. She does it with her own hand. And the taste that you get from these handmade sweets is unmatchable. And you can find me doing what I do best. I'm really good at wrapping up gifts, and you would find me sitting in a corner with the wrapping paper and tape and wrapping gifts for the guests who would come. Come outside, we need to make rangoli, my mom calls. So I go out, and my mom and I, we make rangoli. From a bowl, I pick out the white color and I start to draw the outline of the rangoli. And after hours and hours of preparations, you would see the result, something like this. And it is worth the effort, the hours that we put in, and the backache that we have to endure while creating this rangoli is worth every second. Now, the reason why we create this rangoli is, I'm not sure if you know, but this was new to me. The reason that we created rangoli is for the goddess of wealth. We welcome her, and we welcome all the guests and friends and family who visit us. Then, dressed at our finest, is the day of the main event, which is Diwali. We prepare, the day starts with us getting ready, and we are lighting up diyas and candles, and we pray to the god. Mom is again in the kitchen cooking her best dishes that we'll have it in the evening. In the evening, we all gather for the ritual. And this day, what we do is we pray to the goddess Lakshmi and Ganesh. Goddess Lakshmi, as you know, she is the goddess of wealth, and God, Lord Ganesha, he is the remover of obstacles. So we pray. My brother lights up the diyas by filling the diya with the oil, and he places the wick and he lights up the diyas. You can see me lighting up candles. So after the ritual, what my mom does is she takes away the diya from the puja room and she places it at different places of the house. You can see a diya lighting in the kitchen, in the bedroom, in the living room, in the balcony, and in the staircase as well. Now, why am I talking about Diwali when the year is coming to an end? This is the day, this festival is very close to my heart because when I talk about Diwali, it feels like I am at home. The year coming to an end, and we all excited about Christmas and New Year. It somehow helps me remind that I have a festival too, that I look forward to every year. You may celebrate Christmas and you may decorate your house with Christmas tree and Christmas lights. You may celebrate Eid and you may have delicious food and your loved ones visiting you to celebrate Eid. You may have Chinese New Year, you may have Easter. No matter how different we are culturally, the celebrations are incomplete without the people who we care about under one roof. And that is the essence of celebration. Together, every moment is a celebration, just like we are here celebrating a milestone, a celebration. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
A big round of applause for Toastmaster Ayushi for that wonderful storytelling session. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ayushi. I'd request everyone to actually share their feedbacks in the WhatsApp groups or if Zoom chats. We'll allow 1 minute for the feedbacks to come in the WhatsApp groups or Zoom chats. I'm happy to read actually to fill the silence in the room, like some of your feedback, Toastmaster Ayushi. Toastmaster Bhavna has written that while year is about to end, you took us back to Diwali vibes, making me wish to get those laddus now. Very well aligned the context with 450th milestone celebration. Christmas plus Diwali plus 450th milestone vibes together. Amazing. Keep more feedbacks rolling in, guys. Yeah, I think after I saw the pictures of those gulab jamuns and laddus, I immediately felt hungry. Although I actually just had the two aloo parathas in my breakfast, but still I was feeling watery in my mouth.
So when these desserts are being cooked at home, I don't know whether you cook it at your homes or not. The aroma in the house, it's like the whole
Yeah.
entire house, you can smell the cardamom that is added in the gulab jamuns, sweet sugary syrup, the chashni that we say. And when I see those pictures, I'm just reminded of the smell and it takes me back to the Diwali vibes.
We need to stop talking about sweet. I am on my diet. I don't want to gain weight again. Ravish has written very well structured speech reminding us importance of festival and celebration. Sagar has written nice speech. Ayushi, please invite us at your home for next Diwali. Indeed, we'd love to have those sweet delicacies. Great. I think more feedback is on your way, Toastmaster Ayushi, for you to see in WhatsApp groups. Without any further ado, we'd like to now move on to our next speaker who is ready. I can see Toastmaster Pallavi. But before I actually hand over the virtual dais to her, I'd like to call her speech evaluator, Toastmaster Bhavna, to share the speech objectives and the pathway she would be working on. So the physical dais is all yours, Toastmaster Bhavna.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bhavesh. I have already stepped on the physical dice. So, my target speaker, Toastmaster Pallavi, will be delivering her speech on the pathway innovative planning, where the purpose of her speech is to practice delivering social speeches in front of club members. Timer for you, the speech length is 3 to 4 minutes. You can flag the red flags or yellow flags accordingly. So, my target speaker will be the topic for her speech would be present a proposal. And wishing you all the best and bite the bullet, Toastmaster Pallavi. Over to you, Toastmaster Bhavesh.
Thank you so much, Bhavna. Toastmaster Pallavi, uh, your title, actually, I'm so sorry, I didn't hear it properly. Your title is?
Present a proposal.
Present a proposal.
Yes, presenting
Okay,
a proposal. It's about work out to work it out.
great. Toastmaster Pallavi, presenting a proposal, Toastmaster Pallavi. Over to you. Good luck.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, Todd.
How many of you feel that you are too busy to spend some time in workout? What if I tell you that you just need 30 minutes each day that can change your life? It can change your life by changing your mood, your energy, and your stamina and whatnot. So here I'm standing in front of you. In fact, I'm sitting in front of you with a proposal to add workout each day and every day for next 2025. As there's a famous quote stating, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Moving to the next slide. Why workout? As many of us already know, the advantage of workout, it's the greatest asset. Your body is your greatest asset. Taking care of it is your biggest responsibility. Everything comes next. Workout can add years to your life. It can make you healthier, wealthier. It not only that, it reduces your chances of getting chronic diseases. So in a long run, it will definitely help you boost your immunity. With that, there are multiple benefits like it takes care of a blood pressure, it reduces the risk of pre-diabetics, it helps you stay healthy, and it makes you stand out. If you're healthy, it makes you stand out in a room. So let's face it, everything which requires growth does not come easy. It's gonna be super difficult when you start it. It's harder because you're coming out of your comfort zone. You're coming from low energy to high energy. The transition will be not that easy. You're coming from stress to happiness. The transition again will not be that easy, but it will be worth it. So there are multiple researches going on the benefits of working out. And I would like to share one example here why workout is important. In today's era, in today's world, around 60% of the world population is pre-diabetic. And if that 60% of the population can still has a chance to reduce or eliminate diabetics. How they can do it? Just by adding workout and just adding eating, just adding, sorry, just they can reduce the chances of diabetes by just working out and mindful eating. When I say workout, how it affects pre-diabetics is in the way that if you work out, you increase your muscle mass. You increase your muscle mass and you decrease your body fat percentage. So if your muscle mass is increased, automatically it will store more glucose and it will reduce the chances of diabetes. Moving to the next slide, finding your reason and your activity which you like to do. Everybody is different. Everybody has a different agenda or reasons to work out. Some do work out for losing weight. Some do it for playing with their kids so that they're healthy and they can run around with the kid whole day and don't get tired. Some do work out because they want to look good in a particular dress. Some do work out because it adds a lot of value to their life by reducing stress. There are multiple things which there are multiple reasons everybody can have. So find your reason and find the activity you like to do. For example, if I hate gymming, I'll rather go to yoga. If I let's say I like dancing, I can go and do Zumba. If I feel that I'm an outdoorsy person, I'll prefer going on hikes. So there are multiple ways you can find your reason and the activity which you can incorporate in your day-to-day life. My story started 10 years back when I lost my father due to poor health. And till now, I feel that I wish I was smart enough then to know the importance of health so that I could have saved my father. But I was a kid, I was a naive kid, and I couldn't do anything. But I feel that if I had a knowledge about health, I could have encouraged him to start working on himself, his health, not just taking care of his family. So working out or doing any kind of physical activity is very important to me because I've lost a very dear person in my life because of poor health. What's your story is completely up to you. You have to go and brainstorm like why it is important to you. I got my reason and I would request everyone in this room to go back and decide what's your motivation towards working out. There's a testimony which I like to add. It's a very general testimony of a person, Alex, how a working out changed his life. He started with the 10 minutes walk and how it changed into 30 minutes walk and how he ended up running a marathon. I would love to share the slide so that you can give it a read, but it definitely helped that person in terms of self-confidence and a better health. So thank you. And I wish everyone that they start their 2025 with a bang and they don't miss a workout even a single day. Thank you. And over to you, Toastmasters.
A big round of applause for Toastmaster Pallavi for sharing her story. Toastmaster Pallavi, I think you're already a legend because you did share your story in a wonderful storytelling setup. And I think when you asked us this question, what's your story? It is about to kick in just few minutes. But meanwhile, I'd love for everyone to share their respective feedbacks on WhatsApp groups or Zoom chats for Toastmaster Pallavi's beautiful presentation cum speech. Please share in your feedback. Now, my feedback would be that after Toastmaster Ayushi's speech, we actually needed your speech for for the right motivation and inspiration of having a workout routine. I think the gulab jamuns and laddus were kind of distracting, so we actually needed your speech. So thank you so much for your content, Pallavi.
And the speech is well placed. Had it been the case if Pallavi had given a speech first go and then after that Ayushi would come.
Exactly. I was thinking that it's actually winter season and gajar ka halwa is like my all-time favorite. And how can I actually balance eating gajar ka halwa with my workout regime? So it's like a perfect balance on a Saturday morning, which I've actually received. Happy to read your feedback, Pallavi. Toastmaster Ayushi has written that wonderfully presented. I've been inconsistent with my workouts, and this speech was the need of the hour for me, indeed, for all of us. Speech was highly well structured, kept me engaged. Pritish has written. Ravish has written nice topic at right time where we are thinking of making a resolution for 2025. This proposal will definitely make an impact to listeners. I second that as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for your wonderful feedbacks. Keep the feedback rolling in. And as you are doing it, I know that we have the paucity of time. Let me just quickly pull you back to the theme of this session. Yeah, Sharad is settling in. Bhavna is also settling in. Nice piece, lovely slides. Hope members will get inspired. Thank you so much, Sagar. Great. Are you all hooked with me? Are we ready to curate our own legendary stories? So firstly, let me ask this question to all of you. Is there someone in the room who actually does not want to become a legend in their lives? A quick showcase of hands. Is there one single individual in the room who does not want to become a legend? Everyone wants to become a legend, right? And I think Toastmaster Pallavi rightly asked us the question that what's our stories? And exactly that is the intent of this section of my theme, that what's our individual stories in 5 sentences? What are you trying to curate out of yourself in the upcoming year? No goals, no ambitions, no achievements, no behavioral outcomes. Your story of legendhood. If anyone is ready, the stage is all yours. Please feel free to share. Share anything which is coming in your mind. How do you want yourself to become a legend? See yourself becoming a legend.
So I would like to go first.
Please, please, please.
So today, as I mentioned, that we are about to end 2024. So it was back then when in 2022, I used to feel that means what success means to me is that I should be able to cope up with all the pressure in my workplace. I should be able to work out. I should be able to maybe get success in terms of my KPIs, in terms of my performance, again in my workplace. That all was my small circle of success. But then later on, when this year especially, something changed very tremendously in the month of March, post March, in fact. I started thinking about success in a different way. As of now, if you ask me that what is that you want to achieve in next year, so there is nothing materialistic, there is nothing in terms of books, in numbers, no, nothing is there. I feel and I want it from myself that I should be a good communicator. That's it. Only a good communicator, not a best speaker, not a wow speaker, not a world class speaker, nothing. So I just want to be a good communicator who should be able to articulate it well, who should be able to make people understand what I'm trying to say without even stretching all the things unnecessarily. So that's what I am expecting from myself for the next year.
Great.
So definition of success has been changed now. Now, if I'll be able to achieve that, so this will be my new success.
You are a legend, Bhavna. Thank you so much for sharing your story. And it actually reminds me of my story. I'll just quickly take a minute to share with you all. I just happened to actually complete a trip from Vrindavan. I just actually got back a couple of days, and it is it was actually one place where I was trying to go. It was like one of the things which I wanted to do this year, and I was there for 3 days. And every single time you actually make a visit to these temples of Bake Bihari, Radha Ramana, Radha Vallabhji. I don't know like how many of you have actually been to Vrindavan. Highly recommended though. Every single time you are actually visiting those temples and you are front of the DT and you want to actually pray something, you are asking all your material outcomes. I want this and that in my life. I want this job. I want to become like this. I want to become a good public speaker. I want to get rid of all my fears. And at the same point, I was actually thinking that what should I ask? Because I've been given this opportunity after a year, because I was actually kind of manifesting this trip to actually go to Vrindavan. And in that really moment, and the idea of this theme is actually something which hit my mind in that real moment, that God, I just want to become a legend. And it wasn't out of that I want to become a supreme leader, a celebrity, a legend. Actually, is not something that I am self-obsessed, narcissistic, that I want to become a supreme person. I want to rule on everyone. It was not out of any selfish desire. God, I just want to become a legend because I want you to give me what I need rather than what I want. I want you to give me what I need rather than what I want, and nothing else I asked. And I was like, let me curate this story for the upcoming year, that just give me what I need, what can actually fulfill my soul. Whatever I want, I'll try to work towards it. If I get it, good. If I don't, better. And that's how you write your create, or you actually create your story of your own legendhood. And that's why I actually resonated with this story of Bhavna, which she shared, that the definition of success, definition of your legendhood is subjective, is completely dependent on what kind of person you are. But for me, and I think for Bhavna as well, it has changed, and it has changed to someone that what I need to do with my life rather than all my desires and wants. Anyone else would like to go ahead to share? Yes, please, Sagar. Over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, my story, and I'll not say 5 sentences. I'll take little, that I started. I have shared this. I've started a startup, and it's been a year now. And launching a startup is after starting it. I came the expenses, salaries, office, and all that stuff. So, I also am a devotee of Lord Krishna, and I've been to Vrindavan, and I often read or listen Bhagavad Gita. So what I believe is that what Lord Krishna says, that you do your duty, okay? You do your karma. Only action, only and only action is in your hand. its result is not in your hand. So as of now, despite all the challenges, I am somehow managing it. Next year, I don't know whether the startup will survive or I may have to come back. But I wanted to be in the same frame of my mind that I have to do something. And when I started this company, my goal was not just to earn money and name fame. I wanted to do something for the society. Another thing, like today also I am meeting DCP of cybercrime Gurgaon. Cyber crimes are increasing, so we are trying to do something for that. So I just next year I wanted to build on this. In order to do that, obviously I need to improve my communication. I have to take care of my health and all that stuff. So yeah, this is how I wanted to be a legend, to be in that positive frame of mind, and do whatever is needed, and leave the result on the God. Over to you, Bhavesh.
Thank you so much for sharing your story to Legendhood Toastmaster Sagar. It was beautiful, and I'm sure that your startup and yourself will become a legend in the upcoming year. Lastly, anyone else would like to share their story of, yes, Sanskriti and Ravish both have raised their hands. Who would like to go first?
Okay.
Let's go.
So
Yeah.
thanks, Bhavesh. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be a legend or not, but I know definitely I'm a part of a story. The story, the life story I am being through. So that is also, I'm not sure whether my story will be inspiring to others as or not, but definitely for me, every day or every year comes with a different experience. And as far as I am enjoying this story, I am good with this, and I will consider myself a legend on my story. So that's my considering. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ravish. Yes, Sanskriti, you would like to share?
Thank you so much, Bhavesh. So I'll just quickly take you through. I'm very connected to what Bhavesh and Sagar said. So there was a time in my life when I really wanted to go to Kedarnath, and I've been convincing my parents all this while that let me go to on a solo trip to Kedarnath. And while they didn't let me go on a solo trip, I bribed all my colleagues with something or the other, and I took them to Kedarnath. Now I was the most excited one on the trip, and by the time I climbed 9 kilometers, all my excitement was on the in the drains or in the river. And let me tell you, Kedarnath trek is 22 kilometers, and it's all false, whatever they say on the internet. And the first 9 kilometers is the bearable one, but the rest of the whatever kilometers are left, it's a peak like this. And for the entire journey, I kept crying. I was weeping throughout the journey. There was a time when I could not move or I could not breathe very well and I wanted to give up, etc. XYZ. And the people on the way were so sweet. They offered me candies, cookies, just some words of motivation that you can do it, go ahead. And I reached. And the difference between the first colleague who reached at the top and me was 12 hours. He reached at the top at 7:30 a.m. and I reached at 7:30 p.m. That was the difference. But what I literally gained from there was that if you set your eyes on something, and no matter how much you cry, no matter how much you weep, no matter how much it pains, if you just keep going with the little of steps possible, you will reach on your path. And the stage has always been my best friend. Stage has always been that has given me a lot of motivation. And I've been on stage either doing fancy dresses or declamation or debate since I was 5 years old. So it's been 20 good years that I've been on stage. And that day I decided that, one day I'll stand and I'll have an audience, a very big audience, and they'll listen. And that's what I want to do, and I hope that I become legendary in that sense. But it's the trip to Kedarnath actually drove the motivation in me that if I do not give up, maybe someday I'll have that stage and that audience. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that story, Sanskriti. Just on a side, I'd like to actually share this that next year I'm going to Kedarnath. So we'll definitely get in touch after this meeting because I would love to know about your experiences. But thank you so much for sharing your story to Legendhood. I know that we have table topic sessions planned up and everyone will get a chance to speak on this. So without any further ado, I'd quickly like to call the table topic master Toastmaster Sagar The virtual dais is all yours, who will be taking us through this interesting, fascinating round of Toastmasters meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Sagar. A big round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Bhavesh. Fellow Toastmasters and dear guest, good afternoon once again. Uh, Role of table topic master is to conduct table topics, which we also called impromptu speech, where members and guests will get the opportunity to speak on a random topic. The speech is slightly short. It's 1 to 2 minutes. So timer, please not. And today I have selected a few very simple topics, which I believe everyone would be, should not have any problem or hesitation to participate. And before I'll start calling names, maybe, you guys can, come yourself and, uh, and say, whoever want to come. So we can start. Who want to go first?
Sagar, you can pick up the people who have spoken less in the meeting. So you can pick up
Sure.
those people. It will be better so that we can give chance to everyone.
Yeah. But do we have any volunteer first before I pick up the names?
Yeah, Sharad is there.
Okay, great. So, Sharat, your topic is, if we learn from our mistakes, why are we always so afraid to make a mistake? If we learn from our mistakes, why are we always so afraid to make a mistake?
Thank you, Toastmaster Sagar. It's a lovely topic. If we learn from our mistake, then why we are afraid to make a mistake? So first of all, I think it's because we have fear to do something new. So once we fear it, fear of rejection or fear of judging, maybe it comes. So once this fear comes, then we didn't allow ourselves to do the job in the first place or do the activity. So this is happening, and for the small activity we do or the small task we have done, we come to know that yes, by exploring new things, we got to know learn new things, and it definitely helps in encouraging ourselves, and our knowledge increases by that. So things things people do fear, and people do hesitate to come forward and to explore more areas, and due to this fear they might unable to learn from it. So that's why what I think about. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sharad. I like your perspective. So, who would like to come on stage? Toastmaster Vivek, you want to try? Okay. So, Toastmaster Vivek, your topic is, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. I'll repeat, the only way to do great work is to love what you do.
Yeah. Uh, so I can relate with this that I think we should do what we love, and what we love, we should do that. Okay. So I think if we are doing that work that we are loving, then I think we won't be tired of doing that work again and again. Like I like to play cricket. Okay. So if I'm playing cricket, then I didn't try. I never get tired from playing cricket. So I think I'm a chartered accountant. I am currently working in a Big Four. Okay, and I love finance and all these activities. So uh, it always interesting to do my work as my I love that work. So I think we should always try to find our work interesting, so that we have some emotional connect with our work, and we need to show some resilience to do the work to do to convert the work in an interesting way, so that we can love that work and we will be more efficient and thank you.
Great, Vivek. I completely agree with this topic as well. Though, we should do what we love. I was also a hacker in my college, and then I became a cybersecurity expert. So, great, guys. We are really biting the bullet. And so, who want to go next? Pritish?
Ravish.
Yes.
It was
So,
very bad, very bad, very bad.
Vivek, you can unmute yourself, maybe. Sorry, mute yourself. Okay. Pritish, your topic is the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. I
Yes.
repeat,
Sorry, continue.
the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Stage is all yours, Pritish.
Let's bite the bullet first. The future and dreams both are interconnected. So when we dream, it's all future. To accomplish our dreams requires immense resilience and a path of never giving up. I believe that dreams can turn into reality if there is a dogged spirit of never giving up and never giving up and never say die attitude. The stories which I just heard regarding trekking and other stories, they were basically based on resilience and and a path to improve and to turn their particular dream into realities. And Bhavesh mentioned about manifestation, and that was his dream. Sanskriti mentioned about going to Kedarnath, that was her dream. So, so that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pritish.
Thank you.
Who would like to come next?
Toastmaster Ravish raised his hand.
Okay. So, Toastmaster Ravish, your topic is believe you can and you are halfway done. Believe you can and you are halfway there.
Yeah, so everything start with our belief. Even our decision to do something start with our thoughts. And in the thoughts, we come across thousands of thoughts each day. But we pick some of those thoughts, and those thoughts kept in ourselves. And then we started believing that thought, that maybe that thought which came to us become a reality. We put efforts. Uh, then after this, someday it turned out to be reality. So if you would have not give thoughts to your thought which you can think of that yes, I want to do that, that never be part of your reality. So to that, yeah, so so when you say you are halfway done for your belief, it's start from your thought, and it's your belief in that thought and your work and your dedication towards that making you to reach there. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravish. It was a nice try. So, who want to go next? From the physical audience, maybe someone? Bhavna?
Why not? Let's give it a
Yeah, we have a guest here, so we would like to go.
I think next one Toastmaster Bhavesh also deserves. Timer does a lot of hard work, so we can always give one extra.
Hi, everyone. Hello. What's your name, sorry?
Vineet.
Vineet. Okay. So, guest Vineet, topic for you is you only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. I repeat, you only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Over to you, Vineet.
So my topic is you only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. My thoughts about this is okay. Yes, you only live once, and if you do it right. So what I think about this is that if you make the maybe like if you make some good choices, make some wise choices, once is enough. The one life is enough. Like so to in order to live a very happy life. Sometimes decisions may not be perfect. Sometimes they might be the end result might be less than expected, but at least you tried. And so and along the way, you will face many obstacles, many challenges. But I guess part of the fun is overcoming those obstacles and challenges and learning from it. And I would say my and another thing I would like to point out is to try out always new things in life because it will broaden your horizons. It will give you a new perspective. So I guess if you do these things, again, it will be a very interesting life, a very, I'd say, happy life. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Vineet. We have someone else. Timer, do we have time for more speeches?
Yeah, one last. We don't have time, but we have always time for our timer. Yes. Imagine.
Timer, come on the stage. Let's bite the bullet.
Yes.
So, your topic is life is a journey, not a destination. Life is a journey, not a destination. Over to you.
So many people think that life is all about like many people think that life is a destination. So they start feeling stuck in their mind. They think that if I will achieve this thing, then I will be happy. But if I talk about me, life is a journey. There will be many things that will be coming in your life. Like you will be studying, you will get married, you will get job, you will have children. So it's all about new experiences. You will always get new experiences. Like if you're traveling somewhere, so if we are living in a mindset that we are here just for a limited period of time, and in this limited period of time, our job is to enjoy everything, to learn, to serve others, and to do something betterment for the society. So for the people who are thinking that life is a journey, they know that they are not here for permanent. They always know that they have limited time and they will use their time to serve, to improve, to grow, to do something unique or to enjoy. So I believe that it's not about just thinking that life is just a destination. It's always a journey. Always enjoy whenever we go out, like we go out to travel any place, and we always love to explore new things. So we always need to be excited about our life. We need to full of energy. Always expect that good things are coming on the way. Maybe one chapter is not good, but next chapter you don't know. There may be a lot of surprises that are going to come in the future. So I always believe and I live in this expectation that yes, life is a journey and I'm enjoying it. Thank you.
What a lovely speech. I even, resonate with this. Life is a journey. I should enjoy each and every moment. Rather wait for, that my startup will become successful, then I'll be happy. Or, we always set target for ourselves. Rather enjoy whatever you're doing, like I'm doing right now. So, Ashish, Bhavesh, we have more time.
I think that would be it.
Okay.
Sharad, if I'm
Yes, I think we should proceed towards the evaluation section.
sure.
Okay. Thank you everyone for the nice session and for your participation. Over to you, Bhavesh.
Thank you so much. A big round of applause for Toastmasters Sagar for conducting the table topic sessions so beautifully. just last concluding thoughts from my end before we get more late. I think the theme and the topics which Toastmaster Sagar chose, the word of the day resilient, the idiom of the day biting the bullet, I think they all come together and it actually makes a fine recipe for all of us to look forward for the upcoming year. Um, I think for this particular session, I didn't prepare much content as such because I think it was individualistic. It was supposed to be subjective and it was supposed to be a storytelling session where we all hear each other. So I think apart from the first section where I was just talking about that how Homo sapiens can actually achieve legendhood, this session itself, it actually became a legendary session because of all of you and your participation and the wonderful stories which we were actually able to hear. So thank you so much for your active participation. And now with the beating breaths, I think we are waiting for a lovely comprehensive evaluation from our beloved Toastmaster Ashish. And I think we'll also hear the evaluation reports from his tag team. So without any further delay, I hand over the physical dais to Toastmaster Ashish. Over to you. Back to you. Please take it forward, Toastmaster. A big round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi everybody, we are back, and since we are a bit short of time, we'll try to make it crisp. So first speaker of the day was Toastmaster Ayushi, and I'll be covering her speech evaluation. Toastmaster Ayushi, firstly, the manner in which you started and you asked a question to the audience, and I was thinking, Ayushi has not stopped enough for audience to think, but then you came up with another question. Which one do you think is the festival that's the most resonated or the most celebrated in our country? And I think all of us perhaps in unison said Diwali. And thereafter, you took us through your Diwali memories. And Diwali is a festival that is longish one. While in Toastmasters, we try to not have too much of religious component, but I think the part which you covered was very relevant, was generic, wasn't propagating any particular religion dimension. So you covered that a little sensitive topic, if I may say so, very, very well, and touched the heart of all who celebrate Diwali. And you know, the one thing which all of us love is those pictures which you showed. Those pictures of sweets, the homemade ones, they are the special ones, you know. And thanks for taking us to your Diwali. And I believe that Rangoli which you showed was your Rangoli of this Diwali. Is that so?
That photo wasn't. That particular one, it wasn't.
Okay, so you made us believe that. So you can imagine the convincing power you got in your storytelling, that you made us believe that's your Rangoli that you have drawn, and those are your sweets or your mom's sweet that you made us taste. I think that the whole topic was extremely relatable, and all of us were with you in your speech. Especially, it was accentuated by those images, by the stories of the laddus, etc., which you shared with all of us. And starting with a question, I think was a very good way to engage all the audience. Now, to just share with you a couple of recommendations to make the very, very good speaker you are to an extremely great speaker as you go along. First thing I felt is that the ending was a bit abrupt. So the engagement of the audience and the part of giving a call to action on the ending part is something which I would have looked forward from you a little more. So I think in the next time you could spend a little more time on the ending and include specifically a call to action that from an audience standpoint, what you want them to do. I think that makes it much more relatable. And second piece, which I would challenge you is that the purpose of yours was in a way apparent, but in a way not so clear. And perhaps that again goes back to the point of the ending, because if ending had a particular call to action, it would have got stitched. The amazing mouth feels of your speech would have ended in a manner which audience is clear on what they are expected to do. So I think those are the aspects which you can work on. In summary, a very nice, relatable, delicious, and taking us back to those lovely memories, a speech very well delivered. By working on, especially on your ending and incorporating the purpose a little more stronger, you are on your way to become a greater speaker. Thank you so much. Yeah, so now we move to our second evaluator, and the second evaluator is Toastmaster Bhavna. We invite her on the stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashish. So, Toastmaster Pallavi, I myself is a fitness freak. However, because of working windows and all, I'm not able to work out. And just because I'm not able to work out, so it is not working out. So, and seeing the first slide, that lifting bar, really kicked me. That really gave me a kick. Now, I heard this long back from my boss that you should never read your slides. You should narrate some story out of your slides, and you just aced it. Starting from first slide till the last one, everything in your story, the way you were just rephrasing those slides, everything was on point, and I didn't feel at any point that you were just reading these slides. And I think this is a compliment for you in terms of your professional senses. But yes, this is really a good thing. Then, from be it the benefit of workout or importance of being healthy, you stitched everything so well that you were able to deliver a message after every slide. However, if I talk about the recommendations, since we all are preparing here for the contest level or to become the best speaker, so I think while speaking, you should be in a standing position. So everybody should be able to see your body movements, your gestures, right? However, the content is not that much that you would be able to do anything about the gestures, but still I would suggest you to be in a standing position while you are speaking. Having said this, you not only give one message from your speech contest, but every slide was giving multiple messages. The quotation in each slide, which is there towards the end of every slide, was catching my attention because I get to understand everything through some one or another quotation. So that was catchy for me, and I was very curious to see that what is coming next. So instead of just looking at the topic, I was looking at the footer of that slide to understand the quotations. To summarize this very well, that the message, the one message which you gave was very close to my heart and has been very close to my heart, that everything is out of our comfort zone. You need to do something to get out of your comfort zone. So yes, to summarize everything and looking at the purpose of your speech, that the purpose of speech was to deliver social speeches. So yes, the content was well in line and everything was well in place, and you fulfilled the purpose of your speech. So that one recommendation which was there to understand that what is the body language there and to make people more engaged. So that is the only thing which I have for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavna. What a coincidence that today both the speakers chose to present the slides. And I think a lot of time when we see the slide, a lot of focus is drawn on the slide. But I think kudos to the speaker, you both kept it well apt. The one point which I would like to highlight that Ayushi did well is that in between she took off the slide. So I think that is one element which Pallavi, even you can challenge yourself next time when you are using a similar mechanism, because that way then the attention, when you don't want people to see the slide, then the attention is on the speaker and it enhances your overall presentation. Of course, it comes with a challenge that you have to navigate, which is never easy. But in Toastmasters, we don't follow the easy path. Instead, we follow the path which takes us on our road to greatness and road to legendary, as Toastmaster Bhavesh points out. Right now, we start with a tag team report, and first let me invite our AHA counter of the day to share his report, and AHA counter happens to be Toastmaster Sanskriti. Stage is all yours, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashish. First of all, a very big congratulations to Eloquent Toastmasters Club. I think the session was extremely amazing. Congratulations to Ayush and Pallavi for such great speeches. And I'll start quickly with the fillers and our counters. So, Ayushi, your speech was very, very, very fluent. You did not use a lot of fillers, but I'll just point out the some that you did. So there were three R's that you used. That's very minimum. There were two you knows. There was one so that was used with where it was not required, and the most amount of fillers that you used not in the context of present was now. So I felt that that this one particular word you can actually work on, and apart from that you were amazing, so congratulations. And for Pallavi, there were a couple of hours, so there were 6 hours. What I did write in my feedback as well, there were a couple of repetitive statements and words. For example, sometimes an if was used quite often, where I thought it could be replaced with other words, or you were repeating your statements a couple of times. That was used 4 times, and yeah, I think that was it. And your speech was really grasping. So congratulations to both the speakers. And over to you, Ashish.
Toastmasters Sanskriti, were you counting the R's and Ums of table topic speakers also?
I have, but I'm not sure if we have the time to do it. And I the only thing that I missed was the names. So I would suggest that let's if you want, I can tell you by the number that we went on.
Number they might not remember, but maybe you can send it on the to our
To the group channel.
our guest group. You can send it, and we can add the name later on and share to all of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So now we move to the next role player. That's grammarian. Our grammarian of the day was Toastmaster Ravish. Ravish, would you like to share your report?
Yeah, thank you, Ashish. The word of the day today was resilience, and we have good usage of it. I mean, I will name the people who have used it, like Ashish, Vivek, Pritish, and Bhavesh. And the idioms of the day was bite the bullet, and it was used by Bhavna, Pritish, Sagar. And Sagar is the person, I think he has used it multiple times, both the resilience word and the idioms of the day. So I will kudos to him. Okay. I have noted down some of the good phrases which have been used across the meeting, and then we'll know, also tell what are the not so good usage of the phrases. So start with the good phrases like uh, I would highly appreciate Bhavesh. He has used very good, nice phrases, and some of them were like feeling under the weather, set the flavor of the meeting, mundane session, young club, momentous realization, a take of being a legend, fade away in past, rummaging, strive, thrive and survive, realms of, door of the future, onion breath, misogynistic. These are the some of the very good, and some of them I was not even able to note it down. But throughout your speech, you were outstanding. Your vocabulary were fantastic. So kudos to you. There were some of the other people who have used it, but I didn't noted the name. But I will note. I will say what are the good usage. Like some of the word like unmatchable. A very good phrase like take care of your body. It is the only place you have to live. Someone said it. It is very nice and beautifully said. Outdoorsy person. Keep the feedback rolling in. Never say die attitude, turn dream to reality, live in this expectation, really give me a kick. These are the good usage of the phrases. There are some of the not so good usage, or could be some alternative to it. So I'll list out them, like allow, someone said that allow physical members to do whatever they are doing. It could be better ways like permit in-person member to continue their activities. Taking care of this may be replaced with managing this. Someone said flower hanging. It could be hanging flowers. Beginning of Diwali could be replaced with the start of Diwali. Slightly short. Someone has uses it. It could be somewhat short or a little short. Come by yourself can be come on your own. We came to know, we learn to know, we get to know can be replaced with that. Knowledge increases can be replaced with the knowledge grows, knowledge expands. People do fear can be replaced with the people fear. Someone says again and again. It can be replaced with the repeatedly, time and again. I never get tired. This can be like said as I never grow tired. I never become tired. There were some uses of here for permanent. It can be instead of said like here permanently or here for the long term. So these are the some of the phrases we can replace, or maybe there are the better ways to say it. So thank you for that, and hand over to Toastmaster Ashish. Thank you.
So round of applause to our grammarian for diligently noting all the good usages. Could not agree with you more that today Toastmasters of the day as well as table topic master were full of amazing phrases and amazing usages of English, and I think that's what bring us here. So thank you to Toastmaster of the day and table topic master. We are on to the timer report now. We invite our deputy timer Toastmaster.
So I'm going to share you the time where you finished your speech. So if, for prepared speech, the timing was 5 to 7 minutes, and Toastmaster Ayushi completed in 7 minutes and 12 seconds. For Pallavi, it was for 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, and she completed the speech in 6 minutes and 36 seconds. And for table topic, everyone finished the speech on the time. And for evaluation, Toastmaster Bhavna exceeded just 9 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take the name of the table topic speaker in this sequence and give the timing as well. You have the timing right?
Yeah, he has
Yeah,
written the name also.
I have a time.
Okay.
Name also.
So for Toastmaster Sharath, he completed the speech in 1 minute and 23 seconds. For Toastmaster Vivek, he completed in 1 minute and 22 seconds. For Toastmaster Pritesh, he completed in 1 minute and 9 seconds. For Toastmaster Ravish, he completed in 1 minute and 22 seconds. For Toastmaster Vineet, he completed in 1 minute and 23 seconds. And for me, Toastmaster Vivanshu, I completed in 1 minute and 33 seconds. And if I talk about the evaluation speech, Toastmaster Ashish completed in 2 minutes and 57 seconds, and Toastmaster Bhavna completed in 3 minutes and 9 seconds.
Yeah, thank you so much. The debutant timer Toastmaster Vivanshu. Let's give a round of applause to him. Timer is one of the difficult job, as you all know, and he was extremely diligent in showing the cards to all of us. I was a bit surprised at the card of Toastmaster Pallavi because I think there is some miscommunication with regard to the time limit of your speech. For that reason, you saw the red card a little bit earlier than perhaps we had planned. But you can separately touch base with your speech evaluator. Where was the communication gap on, with regard to this part? Now, very quickly, we will have only 1 minute of the overall evaluation before I hand over to our presiding officer to conclude the meeting. Amazingly well done, guys. We all deserve a huge round of applause. 450th meeting, and there are so many challenges, so many different bumps which we all have to face through as a Toastmaster club, and finally we end up biting the bullets and attending the meeting day in day out. I would like to compliment grammarian, very diligent, very well done. The role, the phrase as well as idiom, phrase as well as the word of the day was very simple and very relatable. Well done. Our counter, extremely diligent job. One input to you for the guest, for the other speakers as well. While you covered the speeches very well, what I liked is that there was a little bit of personalization in your report. What you could work on next is in making it a little more holistic, so that all the speakers get to hear even the TMOD, etc., etc. And so we are able to count the R's and M's of all. So that's one input for you. A timer, super job. A round of applause to you. Debutant job is never easy, and he did it diligently. Kudos to you. That's one of the difficult job I find it whenever I do it. Coming to the core role of the day, the theme was very interesting. When we are celebrating a milestone like this, and we talk about legendary legendhood, I think they are very relatable, because of course we are all here in Toastmasters to work towards being legendary. Legendary at times sounds a bit heavy word, but it kind of tell us the distance which we can cross. And I think all the legends who were once an ordinary person, so they were like all of us, and it's just what it takes is just the ambition. And Bhavesh, you covered it well. You made it very relatable, and you asked all of us to share our stories, which was also very interesting. One thing which I liked from you is the reference of book Sapiens and a little bit of components of that, how storytelling can help us be the best Homo sapien that we are and work towards our legendary bit. I think that was very relatable and something I carry home. Couple of inputs to you. One on timing. We started a little late, and the key role player, if they could come a little bit early, that helps us to start on time. So that's a message for all the role players to take care from the future part of it. The second part, a lot of onus of the time goes rests on the shoulder of TMOD. So there, if we can work on to improve, it will help us to have the overall effectiveness of the meeting in a better way. But kudos to you for selecting a very relatable topic and covering it amazingly well. The highlight really was the engagement of audience, despite you were virtually there, but none of us, I think, felt that. So I think that's really kudos to you for engaging the audience so well despite being virtual. So that's table topic master. I loved your topics, man. Such lovely quotes, the ones which not only makes you speak about, but also makes you retain and carry those home. So not only for the speaker, but also for the audience, they wish to carry those phrases or those words home and remember those for a long period of time. Thank you so much. One request, just share the list of it in the guest group. It will help us for all to remember those very nice expressions which you had put it up. Also, I saw you were giving name, topic, name, right? There was a little bit of inconsistency. Try and see how can you work on that aspect a little more. And many of you said when in the beginning we were listing down what all we want to improve on, and listening I saw was one theme which was quite common, and second theme was speaking or consistency of speaking, etc. So especially from a listening part of it, this is one big challenge when we are taking table topic. Try and say a few lines what the person has spoken about. I think that accentuates the overall table topic session. So next time when you take Sagar, challenge yourself for doing that. On that note, let's invite our presiding officer on the stage to conclude the meeting.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, for your detailed report. And a big round of applause to all the role players and to all the members and guests who are present here and making this meeting a very success. And this is, I am very glad personally to see this much of attendance on online platform. Also, for everybody, I would just like to inform you that there is one link in the groups. Meanwhile, we are concluding the meeting. You can fill that form to vote your favorite role players according to you. So while we are doing that, and whosoever has done that, guys, before wrapping this up, I would like to have few feedbacks from the guests and the new joiners. I can see Pritish has newly joined us. We have Sanskriti as a guest with us. We have Vibhanshu who has newly joined us, and then Vineet as a guest with us in offline mode. So I would like to call you one by one to give your feedbacks about the meeting, what you have taken away from this meeting, what were your expectations, was this met or not? Maybe we can start with Sanskriti.
Sure. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bhavna. Like I said, congratulations to the club. I think the meeting was very well run. Uh, being a part of Toastmaster for last 1 year, I imagine how attachment to this club begins, and you guys have done a fantabulous job. All the people who were running the meeting, especially Toastmaster of the Day, Bhavesh, the bits that you added in the middle with your own stories, I think that adds a lot to the meeting. It motivates people to come forward and speak, so thank you for that. And I would like to give a special thanks to Ashish. I think the way you generalized the entire meeting and your evaluations were so on point. I'm definitely taking a lot of learnings for my own club when I go back on Thursday. And yes, apart from that, I think it was a very warm, very motivating session. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sanskriti. for joining us today. Pritish, would you like to share your feedback about the first meeting?
Yeah, thanks everyone. This was my first meeting with Toastmasters, and it was a really very fine experience which I had learning from everyone. I made immense notes, and something or the other which I'll take it forward to improve my journey in life. And uh, like the theme about the becoming a legend, storytelling. Uh, like I'm a lawyer myself, and all this is, I relate to storytelling, engaging the audience, and time limits. So all this, I believe Toastmaster will play this Toastmaster platform will play a legendary role in my professional career. This is what I believe. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pritesh. Welcome you in our Toastmaster family here. So, I believe this is a remarkable day for you, that 450th meeting, and that too the first meeting in our club.
Yeah. Thanks.
Next, we have Vineet, Toastmaster guest Vineet at offline mode. Would you like to come and share your feedback with us?
Sure.
Hi everyone, this is my first Toastmasters meeting after a long time, and I believe the session was well coordinated and well conducted. I enjoyed the session. I'm hoping to join more sessions in the future.
Thank you, Vineet. We would also love to have you in our upcoming meetings. Next, we have Toastmaster Vibhanshu. Would you like to share your...
Vivek.
Who?
Vivek, I think he left. He left. Yeah.
All right, so yes, we can conclude the meeting, and we have all the results from the polls. We have got 11 responses. Yeah. So first one was the best auxiliary role player, that was between timer, grammarian, and accounter. Would you like to guess, or I should quickly reveal the name? Yeah. Okay, so this goes to Toastmaster Ravish.
Oh, super. Just debut on
Bhavesh, would you like to shake hand with Toastmaster Ravish, and somebody can capture this?
and capture the video.
Sure, can you do this from the laptop?
Yeah. It's not my laptop. And
Is my hand perfect, aligning with
I
Ravi?
can see your fingers only.
Okay. Now?
A bit towards your face.
Okay, no worries.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect, actually.
Yes,
Okay.
I'll take.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay. Done.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Ravi.
Congratulations, Ravish. So I hope this will inspire you to take grammarian role in upcoming meetings also.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so next one was for best table topic speaker, that was between Toastmaster Sharad, Toastmaster guest Vivek, Toastmaster Pritesh, Toastmaster Ravish, Toastmaster Vibhanshu, and guest Vinay. So this goes to Toastmaster Vibhanshu. The next one was for the best prepared speakers, that was between Toastmaster Ayushi and Toastmaster Pallavi. And this goes to Somebody has already spotlighted. This goes to Toastmaster Pallavi.
He knows already. No, I was actually both. Bhavesh, again, your turn.
Sure. It's perfect.
I thought it was snake. Pallavi, other hand. Sagar is the hand, okay?
The other hand, Pallavi. Yep. One sec. One sec. Yeah.
Super.
Thank you.
You remain there.
You should remain there. So next one was between the best role players, that was between Toastmaster of the Day, Table Topic Master, and General Evaluator.
Toastmaster of the Day.
You are already spotlighted, Bhavesh.
Yes.
Should I do this?
Yes.
Are you going to create hearts?
You can create a
You
heart.
can create a heart. We'll take a picture from here.
Great. Lovely.
Done, Bhavesh.
Super.
So last one was for the best speech evaluator. That was between Toastmaster Ashish and Bhavna, and this goes to none other than Toastmaster Ashish. This happens always. Four evaluators together. Who's clicking the picture?
We want to see this take a picture. Somebody. It's clicked by Apple. So photos don't have high value.
So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for showing up on your weekends. Thank you for showing up this morning to make this meeting a success. And we are just looking forward to have you all in a physical mode in next meetings. And we
In January.
in January. We still have 2 weeks. And we would like to have you here, Bhavesh.
I'll come back to the city. I'll come back to Gurgaon in January.
He will come here. We will have. Come here.
Yeah, we will have one Zoom fee.
Yeah, you can come here. Okay, works well.
We all can come in one.
Okay, these two can come here, you three can come here. Okay. One of the virtual audience, please help us to click.
Yeah, I'm doing. Ravish, can you please switch on your cam? Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Done.
Thank you so much, everyone. Happy weekend.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Bhavna.
Thank you.
Sorry, Bhavna, last minute there were some changes. I could not come in person.
No worries, no worries.
My friend came in and we had aloo paratha and they were too heavy.
Sagar, you still made it. That's the spirit, man.
Yeah.
I think there is something wrong with the GPS link if we need to double check. When he's coming, it took him somewhere else, right? The GPS link took you somewhere.